Sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And off we go on Thursday night. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's tackled for a short gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Running back, motioning right. From the 33 on 2nd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And that brings up 3rd down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Young. Chased out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing he woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Begins his return at the 16. And he's brought down before the return gets far. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And it'll be Seahawks football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, let's go Wednesday, on Wednesday.
Throwing is Smith. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Ready.
Walker on 1st down. And a decent pickup. They're going to have it up at the 43 after that run. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of a defense.
Out wide, and it's intercepted. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Well, that certainly wasn't the end result he was after there, Brock. A big play to start the scoring, but we can definitely say this was not his intention, letting that pass go.
No, a lot of game left, though. And that's a positive. And you know what? He's going to have a chance to totally redeem himself after that one.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Walker. Escapes a defender. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Smith and Jigba there to grab it. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there, brought down by Javon Hargrave. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Walker now from the gun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
He has the first over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, here we go, hey. Here we go,
Shotgun snap to Smith. Delivered to the sideline. Smith and Jigba brings it in.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Indy.
Trying for it, it's Walker. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textback tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Byron Murphy there to make the play. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, Young. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. You got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Young working from the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. New series coming up following the punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
13X.
Now an inside give to Walker. His charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Hey, we go, Salon! 13X. Check 59, Cobra.
Running back sent in motion. Out of the gun, here's Smith. He put everything he had into this one. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Here we go. Hold on. Here we go, Salon.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up at the 20 after the touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Back to throw, here's Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Neither side separating much so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Looking to throw. Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
And the Seahawks with a dive look defensively. 3rd down. Now Young. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best like curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
Young on 1st and 10. Trying for the deep ball. And pass is tipped, and they'll get to it for the interception. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
There we go, Sonoma. Line.
Running with Walker again. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Taken in by Noah Fant. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
Middle. There we go.
Tight end going in motion here. They'll go with Walker on the counter. And he's able to rip off a chunk of red zone yardage to the 10. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. a give. It's McCaffrey headed right. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
To the air on first down. Young. Into the hands of Samuel. Complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Young on the play action. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
You know, it's tough to succeed a linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Pass didn't work on second. Let's see how that affects this third down. On third and short, McCaffrey. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Play action now, Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Here's Young on first and 10. He sends this one to the end zone. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
A second down throw for Young. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion. He was looking for Zay Flowers. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Now it's Young. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
That's a really good job by the defense right there. Doing something I hear all the time in coaches' meetings. I want to keep that quarterback in the box. I want to put a fence around him. Don't want to let him get out and make a big play breaking the pocket.
Fourth down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. A 49-yarder in front of him here. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. And it's the 49ers about to receive the kick. Here's Wisnowski now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Getting out to his left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 31-yard play, and the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st down, Smith to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
Here we go.
From the red zone now. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. He's running up the left side. They get 40 on the big hitter. And that's a 49er 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Reeled in by George Kittle. And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They kick the running back in motion. Shotgun snap now to Young. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another try following the sack. He beams one deep right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
He's on the move. Finds a seam down the middle. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back. Mitch Wisnowski on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he put just a little too much on this one as it hits in the end zone for a touchback. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Ready.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. He's back to throw. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. Oh, he loses the football. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
They go play action. Here's Smith. Cut by Lockett. Jukes out a 1-stop, and he'll get it up to the 44. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. It's Walker on the give. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Knocked down by Fred Warner. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Slow ball.
A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, you'll often hear me talk about setting an edge. Well, think of it this way as well, especially with a bootleg. You want to be like the jaws of a defense. You want to just keep him inside. Get those jaws a-closing, and there's no escape valve for the QB then.
And he'll be touched down after a big play.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Here's Walker running right. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Smith on 3rd and short. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up. Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. Buys time, rolling right. Launching deep down the right sideline. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. They'll try it right with McCaffrey. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down. Young working from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a 49er 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Searches from, and this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. The play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
Trying again following the sack. That finds Ayuk complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. And now they're up against it here on 4th down. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And instead of 3 points, quarter 3 remains tied.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's up again. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This will end up as a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Young on first and 10. That throw finds Kittle. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
McCaffrey has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Fullback trying to power it across. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. Third down.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness, and it's always offense, offense, offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The 49ers cut it to 1 late in the... It's a Bryce Young touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on fourth down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth or on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Sunday.
From the gun, Smith. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here he is on third and long. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their fourth interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. One interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Young on the play action. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to take over after the interception.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
And he's brought down for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
53.
They go play action here. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing on third, Smith. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big... Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go.
A give up the gut to Walker. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Smith. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
3rd and long for him here. Finds Smith and Jigba. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he's up across the 45 on a small gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. This drive just keeps on moving. After the penalty, resets that marker. They'll run here following the penalty. And he gets them down to the 42. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Staying with Walker. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Hey, here we go, hey. Sunday, here we go.
First down, and they go right back to him. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Running with Walker again. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, Charbonnet gets it. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop. Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. Oh, no, and it bounces out of their own end zone. That's going to be a safety.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. And it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10. Motioning left is their running back. To the air on 1st down, Young. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Walker now from the gun. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Big gain downfield. Touchdown, Seattle. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks making a 10-point ball game. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Running back sent in motion. On 2nd and 10, Young. He'll get this to Samuel. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 26. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Shotgun snap now to Young. that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Reek Woolen with the INT. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. You get a pick six, you get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
Young back to it after the pick. They connect on the deep shot. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. All right, I'll set up now. First and 10. Throwing from the gun here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it deep downfield. He has the San Francisco touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Indy.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. Second down now, 7 to go.
No ball. Here we go.
On the carry, it's Walker. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
This certainly is going to help field position. 26 on the run back. And the 49ers will go on offense. They're out and set. First and 10. Now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Trying to push it deep downfield. Finding Flowers. Give him a full 40 on the play. And that's a 49er first down. Throwing now. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. Oh, what a play! It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down. Here he is to throw. On the move, headed right. Well, we put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Took his shot at 6 that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down. To throw. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Looking to throw it. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a hit wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Desperation time here on fourth. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
Oh, and the kicking team's got it. All right, partner. Well, they have momentarily, at the very least, pulled this game back from the jaws of defeat. Now they have to get the kicker within range to tie it and force the extra frame.
You know that kicker is so ready. Just ran out there and delivered the picture-perfect onside kick. Now, on offense, go get them down there. Put him within range, and he's going to drill it, no problem.
Kittle brings it in. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's first down. Here he is to throw. He has it at the 5. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He'll look to throw it. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead. Here's Wisnowski now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31.
Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert! There we go, alert!
Back to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Could not beat the defender there. So it'll be second down.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Setting up to pass. It's intercepted. That will do it. Picked up by Fred Warner. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers.